It's time to wake up. Time to get out of bed.
Get out of your coffin, you Nazi cocksucker.
Time to wake up. Gotta get out of bed. Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Good morning. How we doing? How's everybody feeling?
Mike Morse.
Right. How are you, Shuli? You were under the weather yesterday.
I still am, and you are on top, Mike, for one.
Finally.
We are awaiting the arrival of Bob Levy.
You are.
Made contact. He's coming. He said, go ahead and start it up. I'll be there. I said, you got it. You got it, pal. Whatever you need, I'm there for you. That's what friends are for, Mike Morse.
I did not know that.
Yeah, well, you have no friends. That's
Well, this is how I find things out.
Everybody good? Everybody feeling all right? There's some excitement in the Dabbleverse.
Never a dull moment.
We well, I don't know if we should get into this right away or wait for Bob.
Let's wait for Bob.
I feel like we should wait for Bob, and there's something else we can get to beforehand. You know, I love our buddy Eric who helps us with clips, and there's a clip that he sent over, and the title of it is "I dare you to watch this." Now, I'm all for people daring me, and I guess this is from Rob Saul's show, the Rob Saul Show, which, look, he's reinventing this show. He's got Pat Dixon on with him, and I forget the guy, Doug, right? Is his name Nelson?
I don't know.
Joe?
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you. So I believe that's who it is. And again, this clip is just titled, I dare you to watch this. I have not watched it because I wanted to experience it the first time with you guys. So here we go. Let's dare to watch this, shall we?
My Yorkie does have this.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I don't know if I told you this story with the dog, but my
I don't
Yorkie
know that I want you to tell it.
he's fixed, but he still humps thing. But when that that little red thing that comes out, it gets stuck out, and I have to take him to the vet, and they have to get it back in. And they gave me a thing of lube last time I came.
Okay. All right. Listen, are we going to get a strike for this? Because I feel like Eric's setting us up. Is he working with Drunk on Cringe? Is he setting us up?
Yeah, this seems like it's going somewhere very dark.
Oh, no. Graham, I guess, watches the show. Oh, for fuck's sake, with this Yorkie already. Jesus. Is it really a hot topic of conversation for Rob?
And
hold on.
They said,
Just
when
jerk
this
him off.
Yeah, when this happens, you just got to put the lube on and keep putting it in and out till it goes back in. I'm like, so I got to jerk
Yeah,
off.
that's the way it's always worked.
Who's best friend? Okay, I mean, it's supposed to be the other way around.
Yeah.
What the hell? Don't play that video. It's a trap. The whole conversation's a trap. What the fuck?
At some point, you have to say to your Yorkie, "This isn't getting really stuck, is it? You're just doing this on purpose."
You're not here for the hunt, are you?
This is the closest thing to fucking a dog anybody I've personally known has done.
Let me tell you something. Pat's dream, one of Pat's dreams is to do a show just about dog fuckers. You know,
He's almost there.
he's never been closer.
You're lubing up the dog's penis and jerking off the dog. You're jerking off the dog's tiny little dog.
I get my female neighbor to come over and do it. She has no problem. She has
bullshit.
That's cool. At least the dog's not gay then. That's cool.
Yeah.
But
You get your Canadian girlfriend to do it.
Yeah, listen, I don't want it to be weird. Another dude jerking off the dog. You help me out?
That's usually jack off your dog.
But what I've done is which I feel
that's
bad.
a neighbor.
He loves his stuffed toys, but I had to get rid of them all because he tends to hump them. So the vet said, "You had to get rid of
there you ruined the problem. Just let him have the toys."
No.
No. You see, he gets stuck up like that because the dog can't come.
Okay, so it doesn't work.
Yeah, Doug, pay attention. The cocks get stuck when he's fucking the toys.
Get out.
Yeah. He humps it, and once that red thing comes out, it's don't go back in, and that's very dangerous.
Why don't you just lube up the toys?
Yeah.
Problem solver.
I mean, that's cut out the middleman. He goes, fuck, I should have thought of that.
Once that thing, I don't know. It's a whole fucking ordeal. So I have to steer clear of it because it's.
Yeah, of course it's an ordeal. You're jerking off a dog. Nobody who does that goes, it's a walk in the park. They just jerk the dog off and that's it.
Wow.
Hold on, Uncle Jack. Douglas Nelson is one of the original O&A pests. Very talented, very funny. He made many memes for us back when you couldn't do it so easily. No shit. That's awesome. I'm not familiar with Doug's background, so I think he's very funny. I've seen him work with Pat numerous times, and I think they work very well together. So
it's just, I said, of course, the fucking dog I would get.
Hold on, Vince the lawyer. Snooze fest, like your call-in show, buddy. Wow, wow, tear it up.
One thing leads to another.
Where his erection gets stuck out, and it's like.
And whenever you want actual viewers, Vince, let me know. We'll do a show together, and I'll help you get over that hump. I'll give you the rub. I'll give you the rub. So many are looking for.
Yeah, get some lube and give him the rub.
It's so dangerous for it to be out more than an hour.
Good
I've had
that.
Maybe it's taking them pills, that it's not the doctors.
He got into your
blue chews.
Blue chews. He got into your blue chew.
Well, what the hell? It's hard to make a dog horny, but
says you.
Yeah.
I mean, they're around enough dogs.
First thing I've ever heard. It's the worst thing I've ever experienced.
I can't believe that, we accuse you of being a dog fucker, and you come back with, no, I just lube it up and jack him off. Not a dog fucker.
Yeah, I don't do that. I mean, that's what she recommended. I took him to an emergency veterinarian.
Running through the emergency room.
Yeah.
Dog has a hard on.
Get it back in. Get it back in. He's running around like it's a bomb.
With lube.
There in the she said, take this.
In the medicine cabinet.
Has the lube been opened?
Yeah, that's the one she used. She said, "Here, take the rest of this." She said, "Get rid of all his stuffed toys.
Get rid of the evidence."
This woman invited.
Get rid of this stuffed toys."
I think your vet is fucking with you, sir. Because I mean, like
that wouldn't be funny.
You know what I mean?
It just goes back on its own, and the vet's like, "No, really, you gotta jerk it off." And then he walks out, and he's like elbowing the other vet. He's like,
"Oh, what? Your Doberman Pinscher's constipated? You got to lick his asshole. That'll get it going."
Jake Hudson with a zinger. Dog needs a butter straw to hump.
Yeah.
Let's go, Jake. Let's go. Funniest part about Vince is that he pretends to not know there's a lot of funny things about him.
Yeah.
I give him shit, but
I was trying to find the chat. Somebody said something very funny. He says Rob probably licks peanut butter off the dog's balls.
Right. He goes, "This is the last time I'm doing this."
Stop your dog right in front of you and then goes, "Here, take some lube. You can do this at home for free. Make a video though and send it to
me." Yeah, make sure you save copies and send them to me.
My God, that is nuts. Did your neighbor really come over and jack off your Yorkie?
Yes, she did.
What does he have on that neighbor? What information?
What does he have now? I know that she jerked off a dog.
Yeah. If you got that on the Ring camera, you're in business, dude. Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Imagine that. I feel weird borrowing something from the neighbor, making that
Yeah.
approach and being like, "Hey, I need your trimmer thing for my bushes." You
I
know,
need to borrow a cup of lube, please.
you call, you go, "Hey, so what do you got going on today?" They go, "Ah, nothing much." Yeah, just like, "Cool. Wonder if you can help me out with something real quick. You ever
You're a
jerk off a dog?
You're a dog lover, right?
You're a dog. How much? How much are you a dog lover?" Yeah. Well, listen, Eric, good pick. Good
Yeah.
pick. That was one hell of a clip. I'll tell you that.
I think we should get the neighbor on.
Oh, please. Hey, Rob, send me your neighbor,
Mm-hmm.
please. That's an interview I need to do.
She's in tears.
Let me see here.
Hey, it's me, member for 4 months. Yeah,
Who?
Bob won't take his shirt off. Right here on the screen here.
I'm loading stuff
Wants
up.
Bob to take his shirt off.
Don't we all? Don't we all? You know?
Tater Todd, member for 2 months. Let's go. Bob's coughing. Bob's still asleep in me. Shh. Yeah, what the fuck is going on? Oh, $1.99 from Sabior. This lube is for his ass, I guess. His peach.
Meant to tell you guys, if you're not a member, hit go to your settings. Accept gifted memberships is somewhere in your settings. Turn that on, and then you might get a membership from these lovely people in this beautiful community that you guys have built here. All we do is this dumb show. You guys have put everything together, and we appreciate that. So thank you very much. Well, listen, I'll get into it. Apparently, this guy drunk on cringe is very upset with me. And I'll be honest with you. I've never really mentioned the guy except in complimentary terms. When we've played some of his videos in the past, I've told people go subscribe to his channel, blah blah blah. And that's really the only stuff I've said about him. So yesterday's BS show, Carissa, here we go, girl. Come on.
Suck my dick!
I swallow cum.
Thank me!
Hi, my name is Joni Goldstein.
Hi, Joni. So that might be the greatest clip in all the John clips we've ever seen. Where he reads that first and last name and then just goes, oh, should I read her full name? So anyhow, it starts with this tweet yesterday that he put out that I didn't know, but apparently we linked a link in our description for our YouTube show. We put a link in for Melton's show the other night, which the only reason we put it up there is because we thought he was really funny. Right. And we tend to think Melton's a funny guy.
Yes.
You know, regardless of who he's talking about. It's nothing personal.
He talked about us. It's still funny.
He talks about us. He busts our balls. It's like
not as funny when he talks about it.
No, but we take it.
Yes.
So this is his tweet. It says, "Hey, Shalom Shuli, you talentless hack who always uses other people to take care of your business, who lost in a direct duel with Stuttering John.
Oh, that's
I will fly. I will fly to US to fight you. Tell me where and when you hack. Where and when, you absolute loser." And then he circles 14,000, which how close are we to 15,000?
We are 50 away.
Wow.
50 away. 50 away.
Boom.
Melton is head and shoulders above everyone. Solo pod. All right, calm down, Tiger. All right. No, Melton's fantastic. And I've told him how hard solo podcasting is and how impressive and easy he makes it look. So I agree with you there. So yeah, apparently down here, check out Epic. Nobody Likes Onions. Epic takedown of Drunk on Cringe. NLO. Cringe is real. So apparently that really set this fella off because
that link is also in this morning's description box, and if it's okay with Shuli Drunk on Cringe, it's going to be in every description box of every video from now on.
Right, and so now he just goes on his whole thing. He posts a clip of my stand-up, which is a great bit. I highly here. Let me retweet it real quick.
I'd like to see that.
Sean sliced in. And then he, and he just keeps going on Twitter, going. You're a douche. You're a chicken shit. Blah blah blah. And then he stops, and I'm like, well, okay, I guess he calmed down or whatever. He goes to DMs. So now he DMs me.
Okay.
So he goes, listen, my friend, all I disliked was that fucking comment in your YouTube description. No more, no less. We don't have to like each other. As someone who's already lost a week of income because of a YouTube copyright strike and who is completely reliant on his YouTube channel, you better calm the fuck down.
No. Well, threats always work.
Fucking hell. I don't really like you. Really? I didn't pick up on that. And you don't like me. I've never thought of you for a second, buddy. I really haven't. Let's keep it like that. I'm not a cunt. When you have to say it,
you're a cunt.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're not a cunt as well. I've never denied it. How about we don't escalate it further, okay? And then I didn't respond in enough time because it's 6:47 and it's 7:10. Okay. Since you're active on Twitter and don't respond, I got your indirect answer. Have a great day. I tried. So I write, you tried. What did you try exactly? To fight me? You do your thing. I'll do mine. Sorry, your channel got. Now I misread. I thought he meant his channel got.
That's what when I first saw it, I thought that too.
Right. So I said, maybe streamline your anger towards that person or people, whatever. But I'm not the one, buddy. Also, you put Ray in a shitty spot by going after a guy who he works for and gets paid from. I love Ray, and your actions won't change that. But the fact that you did this with no concern for your boy says a lot about you. Good luck in the future. Okay?
Sweet.
So now we go, yes, I was fed up with this drama shit. Why do you drag me into your shit? Who dragged him into anything? He goes on Twitter and starts melting down, pardon the pun, on Twitter. I had no problems with you, and I didn't make videos about you. Nothing. And all of a sudden, you shit on me in your YouTube. And no, I didn't put Ray into anything. I told him to make money. I made a shop for him and gave him access so he can see I'm not using him. I felt bad for him because everybody shit on him. That's all. You don't love Ray. You used him for views. Come on. Who are you kidding? But seriously, a serious question. Why shit on me all of a sudden? That's all I want to know. Because I shat on you on Twitter? Well, do the same on Twitter. So now he's telling me how to fight with him, where to go to fight with. I mean, this guy's out of his fucking mind. And now the juicy part. And by the way, my channel didn't get struck. Your channel did. You rely on your channel. I don't. Mine's a fucking hobby.
Imagine this is your hobby.
Right. And also the reason why it's your hobby is because you're not good at it. If you stuck to making the videos that you used to make at the beginning, instead of trying to be on camera, that's not working for you. Right. So your channel will always be a hobby. You're not good on camera. You're not good on radio. No matter how drunk you get, you're not good. So that's why it's a hobby. I've used YouTube. Oh, don't come at me, bro. I've used YouTube for ages.
Ooh, okay.
Wow. Look out, everybody. You can buy people to strike a channel like you bought Twitter followers. Like, this is his huge fascination as he goes, how does he have 168,000 Twitter followers and only gets 12 likes on or 12 retweets on a thing? It's like, brother, I have never, ever once bought any followers, ever.
Right.
I also have never once sat there and looked at a reaction to a tweet and go, how come I only have this? And how come I only have that? This guy's obsessed. It's quite easy. So don't treat me like a fucking kid. I know you love to do this condescending thing. I'm not much younger than you, my friend, but I've been doing this much longer than you. Your livelihood depends on your channel. So back the fuck off. Now, this is my favorite. Here's the deal. Here is a deal. You write on Twitter that we made up. There is no stress and everything's fine. I will do the same. Then we ignore each other. Deal? Now, little fun fact about me. The minute you tell me what I'm supposed to fucking do and how I'm supposed to handle something, I will completely go the opposite direction. I will never do what you fucking tell me because you ain't going to do shit. All right? You ain't going to do a fucking thing.
Well, now you know why they lost both the wars.
Exactly. Exactly. This mentality. You crying to me about getting shit on people online. Do you have any idea how many people shit on me for years? And guess what? I don't give a fuck what they say. If I did, I would be doing this shit all day instead of moving forward in life. People will always talk shit. Just focus on you, because once they see they can get to you, they will never stop. Sorry if that upset you, but we promote Melton, and that's that. You want to make videos about me? Go ahead. You wouldn't be the first or the last. I could care less. Your approach to all this was wrong, and that's on you, not me. I'm not an asshole, and you could have just sent me a message, but you wanted to flex. So again, it's on you. So he writes, okay, so no deal?
Well, he got it at least.
And I wrote, no, I owe you nothing. Write whatever you want. I don't give a shit about you or what you think. Deal? And that's the end of it.
Yeah.
So that's the guy we're dealing with. The guy threatening to strike our channel because we put a description. You are not for this world. Okay? This isn't for you. Can't handle it. You have to go behind the scenes, go behind the camera, make your videos, pick me apart day and night. You might get some actual views if you actually work. And on top of that, let me tell you what position you put Ray in. Because you're selling Ray's merch, which I don't give a shit. You know, sell his merch all day long. But to the people who are interested in buying Ray's merch now have to think to themselves, oh, my information, address, payment info is going to this fucking guy? Thank you, Flex, for the gifted membership.
Because I'm an idiot.
So now everybody that wants a shirt has to give you, the most stable man online, their fucking home address. I mean, it's so dumb. And Ray called me in a panic. I don't know what's going on. I go, Ray, you're fine with me. I don't let this guy fucking represent you. You know, I know people are not stable on the internet. And, you know, Drunk Unhinged is a perfect example of that. So,
oh, wow. Wait, this is weird. Drunk on Cringe is calling me. Let me, yeah. Hey, what's up?
Meine Arbeit für richtig Geld.
Mhm.
Ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe,
He's
dass ich
he's
mich in
apologizing.
diesen Jahren für dich
Okay.
eingesetzt habe,
that
dass
doesn't
ich
sound like an apology.
ständig meine Zeit
German.
verwendet habe,
Oh,
in
yeah, you're right.
Folgen.
Yeah.
Everything sounds like
He wants to show him the Shuli network.
Ja,
Wow.
everything sounds like a call to arms in German.
so wie ich für dich eingesetzt bin.
Oh, he's got some friends
He's
over.
got a lot of followers. Wow. All right. Is this the real Art Man?
Art Man.
You remember Art Man from
Yeah.
he used to go around doing like man on the street stuff. I think he did it for E and MTV and stuff.
Mhm. Right.
But yeah.
Hey.
He shows
Hello!
up.
Hi, Angel.
Hey, was
What's
clearing
that?
out the shed a little bit, getting some garbage out for the
Oh,
garbage
good.
men.
All right. Well,
Got everything
waiting
coming
for
in.
you.
Garbage Day.
Yeah.
Could have done that last night. We didn't have a show.
I didn't think of it last night.
Don't start, Mike. You're like
But you missed a 5 membership. You got to do a little hand
yeah,
job there. Come on. We did it.
Suck
my dick!
I swallow cum.
Thank me!
You like gay bashing?
Yeah. So what's going on?
nothing. We were talking about this drunk on Cringe guy losing his fucking mind on me.
What happened?
Yeah.
Oh, and you.
Oh yeah, because we put a link in the description of our YouTube show yesterday saying go check out Melton's show and a link to Melton's show from the other night. Well, Drunk on Cringe wasn't happy about that because he was the topic of Melton's show the other night. And he went on this unhinged rant on Twitter about wanting to fight me. He'll come to the States to fight me. And then he sends me this DM basically saying, hey, go on Twitter, tell everybody we're cool, or I'll strike your channel and make you lose your channel. So
wow.
Yeah, so that's where we're at. So so I told him to go fuck himself.
And we also talked about Rob Saul's dog's dick.
Yeah, Rob Saul jerks off his
What?
dog. You know that?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he
See what
jerks.
you miss?
He was telling Pat Dixon and Don.
Why?
Douglas,
Well, why wouldn't you?
I mean, have you seen his dog?
But what do you mean?
So
Like,
he said
if he
the
does
dog,
a trick.
No, yeah, he goes, watch this, everybody. No, the dog starts humping its toys, right? Thank you, Nikki. Love you, kiddo. He starts humping his toy, and then his dick gets stuck out. And so
the dog, not Rob.
Yeah, not Rob.
Okay, wait a minute. This is fucking.
All right, I should have explained that better. That was my
all right, so he's humping a toy, and his dick gets stuck in the toy.
No, his dick gets stuck out. It can't go back in to the sock. The rocket doesn't go back into the launcher. You know
Doesn't
what I mean?
it go back in when it wants to go back in?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how. I've never personally had that issue with a dog, and I don't know. But supposedly, Rob would run to the vet with his dogs like a bomb running in there with a dog's dick.
Hopefully, he's holding it face out.
Because maybe if I lube it, and he started. So I love this crazy one. He goes, he jerks off his dog, Bob. What don't you get?
No, but I don't get it. I don't get why. What did the dog say?
Well, so wait. Before that, he goes to the vet. The vet lubes up the dog, jerks it off, and it goes back in. So then the vet says, "You can do this."
Are you sure that's a vet? That's a vet. There's no.
I don't know.
Maybe a vet, as in they were in a war.
Yeah,
Mike Morse.
So she said, the vet goes, "You can do this at home yourself." And so Rob, not wanting it to be weird, calls his neighbor to come over, who's a woman.
But what's more entertaining than paying somebody $400 to jerk off your dog in front of you?
Yeah, it's like you're taking your dog to a brothel, like a dog.
Exactly.
Yeah, a very overpriced one.
Yeah.
So Bob's coughing. Thank you for gifting.
God fucking damn you!
What I think about this is, why doesn't it go back down when it's humping the toys? It's like, what's the difference? It's still a back and forth action. The dog's doing it with the toy. You're doing it with your hand if you're lubing it. You know what I mean?
Why don't you just take the toy away?
Well, that's what they were saying. Or one of them said, "Lube the toy." so the dog's
This is getting fucking ugly.
All right, please. We had to watch the video. You weren't here.
He has a video of him jerking off his dog.
No, it's a video of him explaining
how to jerk off a dog.
Well,
yeah, you want to see it?
Yeah, I'd like to, because this is weird.
It's confusing. You're coming into this late, and it's confusing. I get it. Our buddy Eric clipped it, and it says, "I dare you to watch this," is the title of the video. Here, check it out. I listen. This is something you got to see for yourself.
I had no idea the dog's a vegan.
Let's have this.
Here we go. Here we go.
I don't know if I told you this story with the dog, but my Yorkie
I don't know that I want you to tell it.
He's fixed, but he still humps thing. But when that that little red thing that comes out, it gets stuck out, and I have to take him to the vet, and they have to get it back in. And they gave me a thing of lube last time I came, and they
Jesus
said,
Christ.
Work him off.
yeah, when this happens, you just got to put the lube on and keep putting it in and out until it goes back in. I'm like, I got to jerk off the dog.
This is the closest thing to fucking a dog anybody I've personally known has done.
Yes.
You're lubing up the dog's penis and jerking off the dog. You're jerking off the dog's tiny little dog.
I get my female neighbor to come over and do it. She has no problem. She has some vodka and she does it. But
She has what? Boxes?
Yeah, she's getting buzzed to jerk off a dog. Can you imagine that?
My God.
I don't blame her. I mean, if I had but what does he have on that neighbor? I was saying that she's like, all right, I'll do it.
God, at least make her cut your lawn. That's fucking cruel, Rob.
Borrowing a lawnmower is a pain in the ass. How do you convince a neighbor to come jerk off your dog?
She'll jack off your dog.
But what I've done is which I feel
that's
bad.
a neighbor.
He loves his stuffed toys, but I had to get rid of them all because he tends to hump them. So the vet said, "You got to get rid of
there
it."
you ruined the problem. Just let him have the toys.
No.
No. You see, he gets stuck up like that because the dog can't come.
Okay, so it doesn't work it out.
Yeah,
stuck.
he humps it.
Does it get stuck because the dog's fixed?
I don't. It doesn't make. I don't know. It's like, but how does it get stuck? I mean, have you ever not came and just been hard for fucking until Rob Saul jerked you off?
Sometimes my wife has to spray me with a hose to get it to go down. Crazy.
Took away your toys.
It doesn't sound normal. It just sounds like an excuse.
Well, that I agree with you. This does not sound normal. I agree with you on that.
Thing comes out and don't go back in, and that's very dangerous.
Why don't you just lube up the toys?
Yeah.
Listen, once that thing, I don't know. It's a whole fucking ordeal. So I have to steer.
What's a bigger ordeal? Putting lube on dog toys or jerking off your fucking Yorkie?
Clear of it because it's.
I'm reading on a
What? Wait, hold on.
I'm reading.
What are you reading, Mike?
I'm reading on a vet site here about what to do about a dog erection that is not going away. Okay. And it does say you can assist to gently lubricate the surface of the glands with some sterile lubricant and try to gently replace it into the prepuce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can't, Stormy. He cannot blame alcohol this time. Amen, sister. Totally normal. Lube it up and rub it down. I mean, I don't know how that's totally normal, but
I mean, who's the best friend here, Rob or the dog?
That's what I said who's best friend? Membership, reels.
Oh, damn.
I swallow cum.
Thank me. Fuck you, Gary.
One thing leads to another. Problem where his erection gets stuck out, and it's like so dangerous for it to be out more than an hour.
Good How's it dangerous to have a hard on?
Apparently, as I'm reading this, it because it'll keep rubbing and eventually it'll get,
It'll keep what?
It'll keep rubbing itself if it doesn't go away. It'll keep rubbing against toys or whatever.
Is it like a sword when it's in the sheath?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Nothing wrong can happen, but when it's out, it's exposed. It's just raw.
Right, and you keep rubbing eventually.
Raw dog dick.
That was my own band that I was in the 90s.
B.O. Kratom, welcome to this episode of Raw Dog Dicks. Thank you for the 10 membership.
I swallow cum.
Thank me.
I'm an idiot.
Maybe it's taking them pills, that it's not the doctors. He got it.
So tease, Red Rocket. Let Rob take out the lube out of his pocket.
And it's Rob's birthday today.
Oh, well, I hope he gets this.
I think it's the dog's birthday every day.
Every day.
Hey, yeah. Maybe the dog's like, if I just keep humping my toys, he'll take them away, and then it's just me and him.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob, let's just cut out the middleman, okay? Yeah. What do you say?
Yeah, blue chews. Yeah,
blue chews. He got into your blue chew.
But hold on a second. The first thing I would do is go to the doc and say, "Fix this fucking thing."
Right.
Well, she did. Yeah, or he or she did.
What Bob's saying is fix it so I don't have to deal with this again. That's what Bob says. Fix it for good.
Right.
You got a leak in your house. You don't go, just put a Band-Aid over it. We'll see how long it lasts. Fix the fucking leak, man.
Put a sponge in the sink.
Yeah.
It'll fix it.
Show, asshole. I've been working on that impression. Can I hear that drop? You have it?
Well, what the hell? It's hard to make a dog horny, but
Rob, this is the worst thing I've ever heard. It's the worst thing I've ever experienced.
I can't believe that,
that's not really, Rob.
I mean, we all know how that marriage ended, and this is way higher than that.
Maybe if you jerked off your uncle, he would have left.
Yeah. Good fuck. I should have thought of this before.
Yeah, we accuse you of being a dog fucker, and you come back with, no, I just lube it up and jack him off.
I just jack him off.
Not a dog fucker.
Yeah, I don't do that. I mean, that's what she recommended. I took him.
She recommended for you to fuck the dog? What?
To an emergency veterinarian.
Did you leave with the lube? Did you leave with the lube?
It's up there in the She said, take this.
In the medicine cabinet.
Has the lube been open?
Yeah.
Does the dog grab the lube and bring him running to him like a good boy?
In his mouth, he just drops it on his lap. Like a dead animal, He's like, oh, he brought me a gift. It's time for the 3:00 jerk off session.
Now, when you do it, do you just is the dog just standing there and you do it, or do you flip him on his back and so he can look at you?
Yeah, where's Rob? We have questions.
Yeah,
Find me Rob Saul, please.
What is today? Oh no,
Today's
he's working.
Thursday.
I think.
Is he working?
Yeah.
Can you just text him?
I don't. I don't know.
Let me text him.
I just don't know what to say.
I want to know what position the dog is in.
Yeah. Connor has a good question. Why is Rob Saul the only one without a Rob Saul background?
What position is the dog in when you jerk it off? On its side or on its back looking at you? Oh, also, good morning.
Also, happy birthday.
Oh shit! Wait, when's his birthday? It's today, right?
Today. Yeah. Oh, and Abel said, yeah, Abel's. You text him too. Tell him to go to the back to the loading docks and jump on for a couple minutes. We just have a question for him.
Send him a dog link.
The dog dick.
One she used. She said, "Here, take the rest of this." She said, "Get rid of all his stuffed toys.
You
get rid of the
pay
evidence.
this woman in vodka.
Get rid of this
jack
stuffed
off your
toys."
dog.
Yeah, Doug's right. He paid the neighbor in vodka to jerk up. There's is he living in a trailer park? This sounds insane out here. Danny Brophy, 5. Come on, Danny.
I swallow cum.
Thank me.
Thank you.
Think your vet is fucking with you, sir? Because I mean, you know what I mean?
Imagine the vet's a huge fan of the podcast, and she's just like, "Yeah, no, you got to jerk off your dog." Yeah,
off your dog right in front of you, and then goes, "Here, take some lube."
I'll bet you $1 he'll jerk off his dog.
Right.
It's
That's
like
what
trading places.
They go. No, yeah, that's what you got to do, and then they start elbowing the other vet. He's gonna do it.
Oh, for free. Make a video though and send it to me.
Yeah, make sure you save copies and send them to me.
My God, that is nuts. Did your neighbor really come over and jack off your Yorkie?
Yes, she did.
My God.
Wow.
My God. And
Pat's never at a loss for words. You understand? Broke Pat with that story.
My God.
My God is right. My God in heaven. So
I
yeah.
don't even know if I can talk to him anymore. I don't even know what that's the weirdest thing I ever fucking heard.
Well, don't invite him over to your house to see your dog.
Thank God.
Let's get to some super
it, so.
chats. F. Young. Shuli, why give him any kind of clout? I was going to DM you about this on Twitter. This is what he wants. P.S. Mike, shut up. You're talking too much. I agree. Look, I don't even think he knows what he wants, right? He's clearly, I got no problem mentioning and letting people know how this guy operates. He wants to be a bully. He wants to threaten people. He considers himself a creator on YouTube, but yet his first response to arguing with somebody is, I'm going to have your channel taken down. Go fuck yourself. And anybody who works with him and anybody who deals with a guy with that mentality, that's on you.
Wow.
That's on you. But we've had plenty of people fuck with us. We have plenty of fights with people. We never, ever go there. Never go there. But that's all he's got. So, I want people to know who that dude really is. That's all. And have fun buying merch from that guy and giving him your home address. I'm sure that'll work out fine. The German Gino, the Bavarian Visconti. I can confirm that Shuli has never bought followers paid for by the Shuli. Thank you, Connor. I hope you guys can reach a final solution.
That's that bird.
General Nealand thought he was ready for the big leagues and got sent back down to single A. Joey C, we got a new bat boy. Play a KB clip to fully wake up Bob.
I'm woke up.
Have a good sleep, Bob. I hope I'm comfortable. Bob's
You
call.
are very comfortable. Thank you.
This network's going downhill fast. Only 5,149,000 views, pushing 15K subs since 3/19/21. Killing it, boys. Boom. Thank you, Buck Naked. Thank you, buddy. And this isn't behind the paywall, folks. Yes. Help. 2 Bob Liebermans just lubed up my dog. General Ocean. Thank you. Fast forward to the part where Rob Saul says when his hand gets tired, he uses it. Get out of
What?
here.
No.
I swear to God. You think late at night the dog starts rubbing Rob's back? Rob's like, hey, you awake? I can't sleep. Just jerk me off so I can fall asleep, Robbie. I'm not defending Rob, but it is a difference between a $6 bottle of lube or a $700 vet bill. I'll add an extra $5 for gloves, man. No, I hear you. Listen, I mean, that's an expensive whorehouse, you know, $500 off a Yorkie. It's not like it's a fucking, you know, a Great Dane you got him. It's not like you're using 2 hands over there.
Yeah, you need to jerk it off and mop.
You don't know what he's packing.
Well, so you're saying a 3-pound Yorkie's got a fucking 10-inch hog down there?
Maybe it's an Italian Yorkie. You don't know.
Yeah, pole vaulting through the yard. Was he at least banging the neighbor while she was fucking the dog? So
I mean, yeah, if you can get a neighbor lady to jerk off your dog, you can get her to blow you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. There's nothing that. What will that woman say no to? Bob's 100% right. Everything's wide open.
Mm-hmm.
Topo Gijo gifted 5.
I swallow.
Send Chad the link. I guess he's going to war with me. Well, he's going to attack my family again because of the fact Gina doesn't want to be friends with him. Like she accepted his apology, but she doesn't want to be friends with him. So he goes, I have to get something like Kevin and her in line. Otherwise, it's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly. Send him a link. Let's hear what he got to say.
All right.
He won't answer his phone.
Dave Daffler gifting 20, man. Come on.
I swallow cum.
Thank me.
Here we are, everybody. How are you?
Do you now you know for sure what did he do? He texted you? He called you?
He texted me, yeah.
And what did he say?
He texted me this morning. He said, you better have a talk with Gina and Kevin or this is going to get ugly again.
Who now? Are you sure it's him?
Yeah.
Okay, because in the past, trolls have texted from fake numbers.
Send him the link.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we sent him the link. I can't listen. I can't imagine. Thank you, Sue. Thank you for becoming a member. I can't imagine that this. I'm so sick of people going after fucking people's families. It's so stupid. It's so fucking.
Well, what else do people have?
Yeah, but they're all guilty of it. They're all guilty of it. Your boy Kevin ain't a fucking innocent person in that fight either. You know, I mean, look what he did to Ken Mosca and all that shit when he went off on that, posting pictures of Gino's girl. You know, like these guys just make these fucking rules as they go along to make it okay what they do. If you are a quote unquote comic, then go after the person you're mad. What do you do if a heckler speaks up? You call their kids at home and attack them?
Yeah, well, Kenneth said, he said he made it yesterday. He made up with Jane. Yeah, they did. They accepted each other's apologies, but she, the kids aren't happy. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? They don't know this fucking world with somebody.
It's their right. It's their right.
It's their right. Exactly.
How they want to feel about it, and you can't take that personally, Chad.
No.
You have to understand.
Exactly.
You have to understand that your actions got it to this place. Okay, you fucked up. We all fuck up. Nobody's perfect. And then you let it go. And if that person chooses not to be your friend, then so be it. But that's not the end of the world. You don't need Gina as your friend to move on in life.
No, exactly.
What's the Yorkies OnlyFans asking for a friend? I will get into that.
Coming soon.
Whose dog do I have to snap off to get a little discount, Don Jameson? Nobody. Discount Don's around, right?
Discount Don. Are you
Oh, hey
there?
guys.
Oh,
Hey,
Discount
Don.
Don.
What you been up to, Don?
Actually, right now, Florentine and I have Eddie Trunk tied to a jukebox completely naked. We're giving him Purple Nurples in honor of the new Deep Purple box that's coming out next month.
Cool.
Purple Nurples in honor of the deep box. The blue. Yeah.
Purple.
You did it much better.
Exactly.
I'm a highway star.
Yeah, you
You're
are.
damn right you are, baby.
So yeah, I mean, it's just so ridiculous that we're at this point again, and having had personal conversations with Chad, I know he doesn't enjoy doing this, so I don't know why he's going back to this.
Can he legitimately be upset that she's not his friend? I mean, when is he going to see her? Well, it's.
Well,
is this
that's
a
what it
work,
is.
as
It's
the
like,
kids say?
Look at this crying cunts here again. You always find a way to bring Kevin into the conversation, Shuli. Oh, wah, go clip it and send it to that hot dog looking bitch. He's a lying hypocrite. He sits there and he talks about people going after people's families when he's done the same fucking thing. Fuck you and fuck him. And one thing I would say is I would never, ever in a million years lecture Bob on who he can be friends with because of who I don't like. That's a bitch. Sorry. You don't have to say anything, Bob. I'm just speaking my piece.
I'm just saying, look, it's like
That was fucking ridiculous.
I guess those two were fighting yesterday on the internet, and it's like I'm involved. I have no idea how I could become involved in this shit.
Well, because he pays you. That's what he keeps saying over and over again. Well, I pay you.
But this is the childish thing. Look, I don't need to do this shit. I can walk away today, and I'm really thinking about walking away. And basically, I don't need to do this. I don't with children. It's children.
Yeah,
it's fucking children. I mean, I got a pretty good fucking life.
You do. And
once again, I proved I came back. I'm fucking must be better than the rest because everybody wants to fight over me. Well. Good.
And not to mention how shitty life was and how far down the ladder you were when you were hooked on pills and you were in the car accident and all this shit. And you climbed out of all that to be successful again, to enjoy what you're doing. And it pisses me off to see you not enjoying it.
Yeah, it's just like, it's ridiculous. Everybody's a tough guy from far away. And I'll say that to you can say what you want about me. I'll fuck up anybody. Which is the only reason we tried to squash all this shit. I know you. I've known you longer than all these people. And I know when you cross that line, there is no talking to and there is no coming back from it. And I saw how close you were to that line. And I was worried about you, your family, and what was going to happen to you. Because again, once you make up your mind, you're crazed. So I said, let me reach out. I just hate coward shit. You know what I mean? If you're going to be a man, do it. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
Let's all do it. Let's fucking all do it. Everybody who thinks they're badass. No, it's just amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, how about everybody just lives their fucking life? How about we do that? How about everybody just go their own goddamn separate way? Do what you got to do. Snipe who you want to snipe. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah,
but,
go ahead. Do what you want to do. I'm not playing your games anymore. I'm not playing anybody's fucking games. I play my game, and that's it. You know, whatever makes you a man, whatever makes all you fucking people men, do it. Do it, because you're bad. Everybody's badass. Everybody's badass when they're so far away. It shocks me.
Yeah, I got a Bavarian psycho wants to fucking fly out here and goose step on me.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna happen too.
Exactly.
Everything's gonna happen.
Come on down, all of you. Get a group rate. Get on a fucking get on that bus that goes to Atlantic City. St. Ranger. Howdy, y'all. Good day. Shuli, I hope to see you online Xbox Live sometime soon. It'll be fun for viewers to play on your team. I'm on PC, St. Ranger. If you're, well, we'll work it out. I haven't played in a minute, man. Sorry. Go ahead, Joe. Spud wants to know if Rob is free this weekend.
It's a, you know what? He should open up that service because nobody probably wants to do it.
Yeah.
You know, nobody's going into that business. I guarantee, Mike, can you look it up and see if there's a dog jerk off service?
Oh my God. Hi, not only am I a customer, but I'm covered in lube. I'm Rob Saul. Welcome to Dog Yankers. New show idea, Lieberman's Logic. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Florida's Funniest Flamingo. Oh, hey, guys. Good morning, boys. I swear this
just
is...
Genta's one of the biggest cunts in here also. She posts, she starts, even that other tub from Canada, go fuck yourself. Your life must be so fucking miserable that you have nothing to do. Can you imagine that? Oh my God. Holy shit.
What happened with Genta? What happened?
Oh, she's an instigator of everything. Everybody tries to instigate, you know what I mean? And people fall for it and that whatever, because people have no fucking lives.
But that's why they try, because people like John and others, as soon as they hear something, they go with it. They assume it's real. I watched yesterday when people were chatting stuff to Kevin, and you of all people, did you ever think we'd see the day where Bob is the voice of reason? And Bob's well, great. Why don't we wait and see what's real or not before we react to it?
Well, exactly. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. It's like all people do is they're shit starters because they're weak in their own life. They want everyone to come down to their fucking miserable life.
Yeah. Oh, hey guys. Good morning, boys. I swear this is the best morning show when I can listen to people talk about stroking their pets. Please give a shout out to my bro, Eric, my mom, Suzanne, RIP, my dad, Alan. We miss them a lot. Love to the Funniest Flamingo family, guys. Thank you.
Brother.
Thank you for the 20. Yeah, I just thought it was a fucking... He just kept hammering you yesterday. And it's just like, move the fuck on, dude. What's the point?
If you got a problem with somebody, you know what I mean? It's like
them, right? Why do they keep going after you?
It's amazing. It's amazing. You just can't. And nobody can let shit just lie and end it. But everyone wants a piece of fucking great one, and that's what it is,
Yeah,
that's what it is. You know what I mean? I'm better than all he is. I'm fucking better. Get that? I prove it every fucking day. Okay? You're not in my fucking league. Get the fuck out of it.
I knew yesterday was gonna put him in this frame of mind. I'm watching.
It's not a frame of mind. I'm not in a frame of mind. I'm not going to be part of this bullshit. Everyone can do what the fuck they want. It doesn't fucking. It really. You know what I mean? It doesn't do anything. It doesn't. You know what I mean? It just shows how weak everybody is. Everybody's so fucking weak. You can't do. Nobody can do comedy anymore.
Right. They got to bring up people's families and wives and fucking, yeah. Bob, sometimes we do it to be funny, like bringing up the pool or the sod or the fence. It is to be funny, not to make you miserable. And none of those things make him miserable. He's not talking about that stuff. He's not. I always thought Chad was unfunny, but for him to post about that dude's wife was ridiculous. Again, Mike, shut the fuck up. Just kidding. You guys make my work days easier. F. Dot, thank you, buddy. Genta's unathletic clamp. Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
I demand Bob apologize. Where is the monster?
I'm sorry.
Right. FKB, FCZ, FSJ, milk the lol cows till they're dry. Mark James, thank you for the 5. Yeah, I mean, I just think it's such a fucking cheap angle, to go to. It's like people who aren't comics do that.
Mm-hmm.
People who can't do it. I was saying, like a guy in the audience fucking with you. You don't call his family and go after him. You go after the guy in the fucking audience, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, well, we sent him a link. We'll see if he comes on. I hope he does. I don't know why we're going down this road again when we know what it leads to and we know, how it's going to end up. It ain't going to end well. So there's no point in going down that road. Plus, I really feel like there's more that he could be doing, and get out of this lane and showcase other stuff that he's capable of doing, Chad.
Well, that's what we talked about. We talked about that.
Right. He said Rob Lowe has never made a watchable movie. That is, I will not. Shuli is 100% innocent. Never said I was. Like, you don't see me talking about people's wives and people's kids. You don't. You guys want to post stuff about John's kids? I mean, that's on you. Send the potato the link. The hell? I'll watch Replayables again after they get rid of that censor happy mods. Not one censor in this chat ever. Who's censoring in the chat? Replayables have a mod?
They don't have a. I don't think they do, right? They just have a producer.
I mean, Tiff is a mod for the channel, but we don't ban people or block people or delete comments unless it's something. I mean, the stuff that we try and get rid of.
Yeah, if they just spam shit, families and stuff like that, we don't. You want to tell us we suck? Fine. The guy who watches every single day, who's a member, tells us we suck. We're fine. We'll survive. Don't worry.
Yes.
Madam Priest, Bob Levy, it is an American treasure. Here's why I listen to both shows. You're funny too, Shuli. Mike, some of your songs are okay.
I really appreciate that, madam.
Sorry to be off topic. John was interviewing some bald guy, and in John's voice, Bob goes, I'm here interviewing half man, half earthworm.
What is that?
Yeah, I don't understand. John
was interviewing some bald guy, and in John's voice.
Oh, but this
Bob
is during
goes,
the recall. I'm here
Wait a minute.
half man, half earth.
Oh, okay. Who remembers?
Got it. Hey, he's here, ladies and gentlemen. Cleveland's finest, the Mud Shark. Chad,
Okay.
We're having fun.
Okay, now what's the problem?
Yeah,
Good
where
morning.
are we at?
First of all, hey Bob, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good
All
morning.
right, now let's go to work.
All right.
Mhm.
Now,
Go ahead, Shuli.
well, okay. So last we heard, we were moving forward. We were working on some stuff behind the scenes. We were all communicating. And now I'm hearing that, threats of families are going on again. What is real? What is not? Because I know a lot of people like to talk and a lot of people like to interject themselves in this drama. I want to hear it straight from you. What's going on?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we had the conversations. I talked to you on the phone.
I know that.
talked to Bob. Me and Bob talked, and it was good. We're getting along like men do. We make up. We said, okay, I didn't like this. Then you got that bitch, and I do mean bitch, Kevin Brennan manipulating you on the show yesterday, going after you and your wife, manipulating Bob, and you know it. He manipulates you with his money. Kevin Brennan is a bitch.
I don't need the money, first of all. And second of all, he did not. Did you listen to what I said yesterday?
I listened to you.
Okay, but what did I say?
Then and your wife goes on Twitter saying this stuff. Like, we squashed it. I have the email. We said, listen, we went too far. It got out of hand. It was
She said that you both apologized, and that's fine. But she said, I can't be friends with him because my kids are not happy.
And Chad, in all fairness, I mean, that's something you just got to be cool with. The toothpaste is out of the tube. It's tough to put it back in from her point of view as a mother. She's entitled to feel how she feels. She was at least stand up enough to accept your apology and apologize herself.
And she's standing up for her kids.
And you got to respect that.
And that's it.
Yeah. It's nothing personal. It's not. She's not going on the air and shitting on you.
You told me the kids are fine. You told me that you're like the
No,
I don't know. You said she doesn't give a shit. She goes up against Ariana Grande's fans. I give a shit about a loser in Tampa. That's what you said to me, Bob.
But the kids weren't happy when I start doing shows with you. When I start doing, talking to you. And that stuff.
Yeah.
And they weren't happy about that.
Oh, I'll speak on behalf of my 9-year-old brother who died, my mom. They're not happy either. How about that? You want to go back?
I didn't really say that much about it, and I apologize for that. That was wrong. I got carried away. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there anymore. That was awful of me. And I can admit that.
and he's had conversations with me about it where he feels bad about it. So that's a legit thing. And that's what it's all about. Like, we got to learn from this shit, Chad. Otherwise we will never move forward. Right. And so
I agree.
And I tell my kids all the time, I don't care that you make mistakes. Just learn from them. That's all I give a shit about. So that way you don't keep making the same mistakes. Brother, I've worked with you. I know you're funny. I know you're funny on stage. I know you're a good stand-up. This approach that you take, because other people are taking this approach, doesn't benefit you. And it's not going to benefit you in the long term in this business. And you're good at it, and you make a living doing it. So you just got to, as hard as it is, because they're taking these fucking cheap shots, you got to go the other direction. You got to focus on you. You can't go down this road anymore, because it just keeps setting you back. You know what I mean?
But
and
Shuli, you know as well as I do, watching that show yesterday, Kevin was trying to manipulate Bob, going back to old shit, because Kevin is butthurt. When he saw me on Uncle Rico with Kumia and Carl and Shuli, he was butthurt. He can't let it go because nobody likes Kevin, Bob. Nobody. Bobby Kelly, nobody likes him. He's not respected. He's not even a fucking comic. You're doing this thing in AC. It's a joke. You're ripping off the fans with this non-event. You're not even doing a show. You guys are fucking
not even
performers.
charging people.
I know, because you're going to steal his money through poker. That's what you're going to do. And they're going to show up. They're like, why did we show up? Why did we show up for this? Why did we come to this? You're ruining it for everybody. This dumb event that's not existent. It doesn't exist. There's not an event. People are flying from California to play poker with Kevin. They're going to get a photo with Kevin. They're going to realize Kevin's not cool. He's not fun. It's going to be a bomb, and nobody's going to come out to shows again.
But what does it matter?
And Chad, like in what Bob's trying to say is, if all that's true, and it could very well be, who gives a shit? Let the wheels fall off on their own. You don't have to take yourself out of your lane for this to fail, or for, the more you focus on people failing, the quicker you're going to fail, dude. I'm telling you, we talked on the phone about some show ideas. There's some really good show ideas. There's really good potential. I think you gotta unplug from this fucking whirlpool of
you got to pick between Shuli and Kevin. Bottom line at this point, this fence sitting is out of control. Kevin is a problem. He is a big time problem, Bob. Pick it. Because Shuli treats you better. This is a better place to be, and I know it. Kevin Brennan is a manipulating bitch. He struck my channel 3 times, tried to get me fired from Drim Brewer. He's not a good dude. He's not. That's a fact.
Chad, let me say this. The difference between a guy like Kevin and myself is I would never put Bob in a position to choose. And like I said, if you know all this thing's going to fall apart, there isn't yelling and screaming that's necessary. I don't have to ask Bob to choose. That day will come. And I've known Bob longer than he's known Kevin. I know Bob and I have more conversations off air about serious shit. He values my opinion. He values my thoughts on certain issues. And I do the same with him. So all I have to do is just make sure Bob's cool here. Make sure Bob's happy doing a show here, because it is night and day from where we're at here. Yeah, we play clips and we buzz people's balls, but we're not negative. We're not mean. We're not going out to hurt people. We try to have a fun show here. We try to bust each other's balls as much as possible. And that's what it's all about. So I don't have to tell Bob, because then Bob's going to be miserable in both areas, and I don't want that. So let him do his show with Kevin. The wheels will fall. Look, how many co-hosts have stuck around with Kevin since he started? Not many. So it's just a matter of time. That's all.
Look at the track record, Bob, with Kevin.
No, but how long were you there? How long were you there for?
During COVID, a year, and then I came back when you brought me back in a couple months. And I said I want to go down to 2 days a week because I got tired of Kevin. And he's like, no, just get rid of him. And the show's been shit ever since. And I'm exposing it by sniping it. And by the way, don't act like sniping's a bad thing. You guys play Stuttering John clips all day long. I'm just doing it live and adding commentary, turning your volumes down. You're like, oh, you're out of line doing it. Am I? I'm out of line?
I don't care what anybody does. Truthfully, I don't care. I'm not the one yelling.
Shut up, Mike.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Mike.
I'm not the one. I don't care what anybody does. You know what I mean? People do what they got to do.
Yeah, and listen,
it doesn't
I
affect
agree
how
to-
how does it affect me? As I always said, the negative or whatever, it helps the show. People will come and listen to it, and the main thing is to keep them. That's the main thing. And whether Carl's talking about Kevin, it's bringing people over, and the main thing is to keep them. The same thing here. When anybody's doing anything about here, that's the same thing. People will come by. It's basically free promotion, no matter how you look at it, and that's the truth.
You're losing them, Mike. So listen, I want to say this, that, you know, somebody said it in the chat. I can't find it because it's moving so fast. But, you know, when somebody goes to a certain place, you know, Kevin, you, whatever, the other person following them, right? If you match that energy, it's not a win for you. It's you're going down to their level. And in my opinion, what you got to do, Chad, is go the complete opposite direction, because nobody expects that of you. Nobody thinks you can do that. But I do. I really do. And maybe I'm a fucking idiot, but whatever. It's not the first time I'd be a fucking idiot. But I think you are capable of going the other direction and making something completely different. And that is the biggest FU to him, because this is what he needs too. It makes him relevant by bringing your name up every day, right? So, I mean, look, Melton was saying it. The super chats are slowing down quite a bit over there. And if you were to come back on, man, it would be a whole resurgence over there. But would that make you happy? Right? Would that, now you're back to being the doormat for MLC? I happen to think you got more to offer, in my opinion. And he can sit there and say, I'm a fucking idiot all he wants. But, you know, it's up to you to prove yourself right, not them wrong. So that's my opinion, is you wash your hands of all this shit. You go, all right, you want to bring up my fucking family, you want to bring up my brother, blah, blah, blah. You do it. You stand there on the island. You be by yourself bringing all this shit up. I'm going to focus on fucking creating an original funny show. That's it. That's the way you win in this.
I just know we all had good conversations. We aired it out.
And that's what I wait, hold on 1 second, Chad.
Okay.
I said that. I was clearly said that yesterday. I clearly said that, yeah, we had it was a heartfelt talk. It was at least 2 big ones that, you know what I mean?
Right.
And we were going places we didn't want to go. And
you were great yesterday. You handled it like Bob didn't cave for a second yesterday to Kevin and kept telling him, hey, just because you don't like the guy, whatever, we're trying to work this out. I was very impressed with how you handled it yesterday, Bob. In all seriousness, because a lot of other people would have just caved and said, yeah, fuck Chad, blah, blah, blah.
But I've never been like that. I've never been like that. I'm not going to cave because somebody doesn't like, if somebody does something that's fucked up, yeah, I'll say it. You know what I mean? But, you know, I'm not just going to agree all of a sudden because you two were fighting yesterday. I seen, you know, right around the show. I said, here we go. It's going to happen. You know what I mean? But I'm not fighting. You know what I mean? I'm not involved in this.
And for him,
I don't know why you guys are fighting now, basically, except for the streaming it again or whatever. But that's not, you know what I mean? It's not like
Kevin decided to handle it by bringing up Bob's family, right? And that was bullshit.
You know, and that starts everything, and it just starts everything, and it's like, what the fuck? It's like this is not, you know, this isn't the reason I came back. You know, it's not, and I don't, and I was 90-10 done with this all last night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was done, and I'm still 50-50 that I'm just not doing this anymore. You know, and that's a fact.
Well, don't cut off your nose
Because
to spite your face, Bobby, because at the end of the day, not every place makes you miserable. Not every show makes you miserable.
Yeah, now I see you over here with Rico and BS. You're laughing, you're having a good time, and then Kevin's show, you're fighting. It's because Kevin put you in impossible
that
positions.
Was yesterday.
I talked to Bobby Kelly. Nobody likes Brennan, dude. I know you don't listen. Is he funny? But he's unbearable to deal with. He's a mean person. He's mean.
But actually, we always got along. We always got along. I know the show and that stuff. But yeah,
I know the show too, dude. I know it very well, and I know Kevin better than anybody. I made that guy over $10,000 on Sound Exchange for a Sirius XM exclusive. I gave him. I gave, and he spit me out and threw me to the side. And he got guys like Ray DeVito who just take. I gave to Kevin. I booked that show. I brought on Doug Stanhope. I brought on Craig Kilborn, Bobby Kelly, Dan Soder. I booked these guys before you were even on the show, and he just kicked me to the curb, man. He don't give a fuck. That's a fact.
Bob doesn't like you bringing Chad. Bob's the one who told me to send him a link.
No, I mean, it's like because you want to talk. You want to talk and see what's going on. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's like, come on. Do you have time for this? Do I really have time to be fighting with grown men? I mean, truthfully, if you look at it that way, it's ridiculous.
Neither do you. It takes.
If I wanted to do that, I can make more money now and do stuff. If I wanted to do stuff like that, you understand?
Right.
But you know what I mean? I choose not to. I choose not to.
Ryan says Kevin was making a good point. Bob has no reason to deal with Chad and choose being friends with Chad over making sure Gina's happy. Now, let me just say that
it's not. No, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. Let me explain the point
Kevin
so everybody knows it.
He caused all of this.
The fact is that she's like, I'm glad. You know, we dropped it. I'm glad about that, but I don't have to be his friend right now, especially since the kids are. You know what I mean? It's like, who are you gonna? Somebody you never met, or your family? Where are you gonna go? It's nothing more than that. It's nothing more than that line. That is it. There's no hate. There's no hate. Truthfully,
yeah. When it comes to kids, you're not going to get. You know, if she's got every right to be upset, and she doesn't have to be your friend. You know, when it comes to kids, it's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
And you know,
yeah, it has nothing to do with
kids or Bob. She would choose the kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She literally, and this is a fact, Gina, with all due respect, you misheard something and went nuclear on my mom. So I fought back. I didn't go after him.
Well, I wouldn't call it nuclear, but the whole thing is that, you know, she's in the chat now. She said, that's it. I'm sorry. It's just, that's it. That was the whole thing. There is no hate. Believe me, she doesn't say, hey, you know, when she heard you on the show, she goes, yeah, he's really good on the show with you guys. You know what I mean? It's not like she doesn't say, and I've told you that. And it's not like something that we sit here with a voodoo doll of Chad. It's not like that. It's like just to, you know, to be a mother, you have to be able to take your kids' sides, you know, over something like that and understand it because they don't understand this truthfully. You know what I mean? And it's not because of what is said. It's more of why I'm friends with you. And it's hard to explain. Well, we had a long talk and that's great. You know what I mean? But like people don't understand when I'm doing something good, other people look at it a different way. And you have to listen to everybody's side, you know, of what it is. And that's what you have to do. I'm not going to, you know, me and the kids get along great. I mean, you know, I've been in their life for a long fucking time. You know,
I don't know these people.
Chad is great.
I know that
on the Dateline stuff, and even Gina texted me during the last episode. She says I'm crying over here. Now I don't know if that's because you were on or we were funny, but the point is,
it was funny.
I'm kidding, but listen, one thing we will never understand is what goes on in a mother, right? Those instincts, they fucking lift cars off of kids when it comes to save them. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something that we will understand, and we have to just respect it, okay? And look, whatever the reason is, it got fucked up. There's no fixing that part of what happened other than
anybody can say you said this, you said that. We've done that. It's stupid. You know what I mean? It's a waste of fucking time.
And all I'm saying is you are better than going after somebody's family. You don't have to do that.
It was all squashed. Like, according to Gina, it's squashed online, and then she immediately runs online to bring it up with Kevin Brennan, who calls you guys, like he called William Borgeson, crying when he gave me $300 because he's not getting his way. He wants a grown-ass man not to like me because he doesn't like me. That's what it is.
You're right. And that's his fucking thing to deal with. What the best retaliation for you is to give it no fucking mind at all and just do your thing. You don't think it'll piss him off more that you're succeeding than fighting with him? The fighting with him, he lives for that. This is what somebody said in the chat. MLC is about fighting. And well, you know what? This is what you get when you do a show all about fighting. Eventually, it wears people the fuck down. And,
I'm predicting.
I see people saying in the chat, the kids are adults. Doesn't matter. You're not a fucking. It doesn't matter. Your kid is never an adult to a parent. Your kid is always that baby, always, and you always look out for that kid, always. So
I'm predicting, and I'm saying this, Bob. It's going to end badly with you and Kevin. I'm telling you. Look at his track record. I know you're a good guy.
If it does. If it does,
it's going to happen.
And like,
there's there's nothing you can do about it. If it does, you got to let shit happen, and you got to focus on you. You don't need to stream snipe that show. You can do better shit than stream sniping that show.
But Shuli, if he's going to make money off of me, I'm going to make money off of him. That's what it is. Look at those super chats coming in about me, my family, everything else.
You'll always be attached to him forever. It's like people will always say, well, you can't make money if not for his show. And why would you want that? Why would you want that? I'd rather make $30 than $300 attached to having to watch Kevin live every day. You know what joy it brings me that John can't make the money we make off of watching his clips? Love it. Love it. But if we had to end it tomorrow, we would. And we were very close to ending it until he came back. We were tired of it. And there's all kinds of shows.
We were definitely talking about like totally moving away. We were totally talking about it.
Well, we went down to 2 Ricos a week.
Yeah.
No, but we were talking about just going to one and then just getting rid of it and going around everything and just building other stuff.
Look, it comes down to this, and I've said this to you before. You've tried it this way before. It hasn't worked. Why not try a different approach? One show I would love to do, and I suggested this to you, and I think this would be a home run. We get a therapist and you, and we do Fixing Chad live. The therapist, the therapy. No one's doing that, bro. No one's doing that. Find me a more interesting person that people will want to watch a therapy session for.
So me and Joe, the producer?
That's right. Yeah. You and Joe, the producer. Joe,
tell me about your childhood.
Joe will fix you or kill you. One of the things.
No, but like, you know what I see, you know what I like noticed last night, like, I turn it on, Perry's on. Okay. He's doing his Weather Matters. I'm having a ball in the chat. It's a different, you know what I mean? It's like this is what I want. This is, whether you like me or not, and you're over there, it doesn't spread over there because of the fact it's a place where people can have a good time and just enjoy what's going on, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, and
Perry's not having a good time, but everybody else.
Perry knows what the show is. He gets some good ones and it makes him really happy, but it's like it's a different thing. It's like oh my God. It's like I could see if we were 20 years old, maybe, but we're not.
I know.
It doesn't make any sense to me. And I don't really need this. I don't. I mean, everything was going right, and it was fun for a long fucking time. And then
Kevin Brennan butt in.
No, I mean, I was fine over there. You know what I mean? It's just that I'm not going to turn on somebody
because someone's telling you to do it.
No, yeah, but if somebody does something wrong, I will say something. Yes,
sure.
And that's what I do. but I'm not going to go all out and go, no, this is I'm going to do this to make somebody happy. No, I do everything to make me happy and the people that listen. And once that part is done, it's done. It's really done.
I don't like Chad, but Shuli is giving good advice. Unplug from the drama and focus on doing your own show. That's why people like you on the Shuli Network. He brings up a good point. You know, there's none of that drama when we get together and do a show. It's just us trying to be funny. Get Dr. Steve to fix Chad on a pocket. It's a great idea. Dr. Steve, we'll reach out to him.
He's busy with
it's like do you really want to like there's so many good people that listen to the shows. There really is. So all the shows. And
we have a beautiful community here, you know.
There's a lot of but it's like that everywhere. And
I don't know.
But Kevin's trying to divide that. Like we do have mutual crossover people, but Kevin's trying to he tells William Borgerson, you can't listen to his, and he puts the people in bad positions. And I always said, I don't like Steel Toe, but go listen to him. I don't care. Do whatever you want.
You can't fix everything. You're not going to be able to repair and guard and protect everybody. Some shit's just going to happen, dude. And you just got to focus on you. It's like I was telling that fucking drunk on cringe idiot. You're crying to me about people giving you a hard time online. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Get out of here. 15 years on Stern, they tore me apart. After I left, they tore me apart. Subreddit's dedicated to me. Don't come crying to me about you getting your feelings hurt online. All right? But at the same time, if I camped every day on Shuli's Anonymous and was replying and responding to everything these people are writing, then none of this happens. You just got to say, fuck these losers and put your head down and move forward and do your thing. And that's it. That's the only way you're going to win. This approach, Melton's wife, this one, that one, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. You're cutting your own legs off. You really are. And I personally feel you're better than that. I personally feel that you got more to offer than this shit. This is what
we all learn. We learn all the time. I mean, you're always learning. And when I was in a certain mode or whatever, I would go off, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, and I could say it's my fault too, but I'm not going to let anybody tell me what I like. It's like saying, you know what I mean? It's like getting mad at me because of a baseball team I like, or or a band, or fucking anything. It's like
Kevin will. He will. Trust me.
Right,
no, but it's like
if you got a friend that goes, "Oh, you're a Steeler fan? Well, we can't be friends." You go, "That guy's a fucking mental patient," and you consider yourself lucky that you're not friends with that person for
But I thought yesterday's show was very entertaining and real because of the fact that you know what I mean. It was what it was, and I understand some of his points. I understand everybody's points. I do. I understand it, but it doesn't mean that I'm fucking. You know what I mean? No one's gonna fucking take a bullet for me, and
that's right.
I'm not going to. I'll take a bullet for certain people, but I'm not taking a bullet for everybody anymore.
The BS show has become the MLC Ray DeVito, Chad Zumach wrap-up show. It's very straight. Listen, we talk about the real shit. We talk about what's happening in the world. Where, it's the shit. Meanwhile, you're all here watching it. So it's like, what do you want? Levy's burnt out on all the BS. I don't blame him. I love KB and Shuli. Cut the ones causing problems loose like Chad, Pat Dixon, Levy, Melton, Shuli, and KB are the only ones worth watching. Listen, I think.
Well, there's plenty of stuff, there's plenty of time to listen. Everybody's on times where it doesn't try to affect everybody, and
this is great. Toxicity is entertaining, but it's exhausting. You're right.
Well, it totally is. It's like, you wake up to have a good time. You don't wake up to be like, oh, Jesus Christ, here we go again. It's just that's not fun,
See, and this is the thing. This is a lot of people feel like this. Chad can't move on from Kevin because he can't do nothing else. I don't believe that. And that's my point in distancing yourself from this shit it forces you to do something else. That's the spot you need to be in. We were doing Miserable Men for a year. We weren't making a fucking dime.
No, we were just paying people in charge and running it.
Yeah, the money we made went to ESO. That's it. None of us made money. ESO was the only one getting paid because he was producing this shit. So, I just think that when you put yourself in that position, that's when you figure out what else you can do.
Well, that's what it is. I mean, I had to figure out what to do. Am I going to come back or am I out of this? And I really thought I was at a point where my mind was really good. My mind was really thinking and fucking funny and that shit. And she goes, "You got to try it. You got to do it. Because I think you can do it." And I was like, "Okay." And I fucking came back and, I prove it. I prove it. I brag because I back it. I back it every fucking thing I say.
You believe in yourself, and that's the whole point. That's the only way. And just when you think life is shitty, Rob Saul wakes up to jerk off his Yorkie. So I mean,
that's what it is. That's the whole fucking thing.
Where did you come from?
No, that's the whole. You know what I mean? It's like it's ridiculous. Like me and Rob used to argue all the time.
Rob would fly off the handle every other week.
Off the fucking handle, and it was like basically like.
What if I left because Rob came on like the potato?
It would make more sense.
Look, Rob, we're gonna back and forth this conversation. We're gonna go between the realness of friendships and you jerking off your Yorkie, because we're all. Now, we had a question when the dog is being jerked off for medical reasons, guys. Drunk on cringe. You can't strike this. This is a medical conversation. When the dog is being jerked off, is it on its side or do you put it on its back to make eye contact? That's one of the questions.
I know. Listen, I woke up this morning with a ton of messages on my phone, and I got one because today is my actual birthday, and I'm like,
hopefully it was from the cops.
I'm like, Shuli remembered my birthday. I got a message from Shuli.
Oh, happy birthday, Rob. I forgot. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Rob.
He's the only one that has birthday parties when it's not his birthday, and then his birthday comes and nobody fucking remembers it.
I'm working today. No, I haven't personally jerked off the dog. I wasn't in the room when the vet assistant did it. But
but you said the neighbor came over, right?
Yeah, she came out.
New sponsor, season 4, Yorkie Lube.
Yorkie Lube.
Rob Saul show. So the neighbor comes out. Do you just leave the room when she's jerking off the dog?
I went out to dinner with my aunt, and I called my neighbor.
With your hand?
Yeah, my aunt.
Oh, I thought you said his hand.
Dinner with somebody's hand. But, so you go, hey, I need you to come over and jerk off the dog. I'm going to have a nice meal with my aunt.
I said, well, I had already planned the dinner.
No, you don't have to work him. Just make him come.
Yeah.
What now? What do you have on this neighbor that she is? She is willing to do this.
She is obsessed with this dog. She loves it, and she's the one that.
Yeah, it seems that way.
She's the one that took me to the vet when that happened. So when I called and said I'm going out to dinner with my aunt, this thing is still out. She said, "Don't worry, Rob. Leave the door unlocked. I'll take care of it." And she did.
Well, you know what? My dog Lila's.
Is your neighbor Scatman Crothers?
Pretty much. That's how she talks.
My dog Lila is a female, and she had an issue, and I took her to the vet, and the vet's like, "Oh, you got to do 2 fingers until she squirts," and I'm like, "What?" Like, that doesn't seem right. Can we forget the drama, please, and get back?
Hey, Rob, can you jerk off Chad and Kevin?
How much do you charge for big dogs?
No, I'm just look. I just want to say one thing. Whether you like him or not, I love Kevin. She loves Kevin. Kevin has always been a friend to me. Okay, and
for now,
no, but it's like it'll always be that way. And if he does ever turn on me, fine. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know,
you will.
Do you
but
think,
I'm
Bob,
saying,
in all seriousness, do you think it's weird that you have to make these statements about Kevin? But hold on,
because everybody thinks of him as I know him. I know him pretty fucking good.
I thought I did too, dude. I thought I did.
All right, but I'm just saying that's my point will never change. You know what I mean? It won't, and that's just the way it is.
I get it, but let me finish.
That's fine, but that's fine. And you know, I don't. You know, if somebody doesn't like me after a while, that's okay. But I'm saying I really love Kevin. I think he's one of the best at what he does. You know, it's amazing that, you know, that what people come to him. And I've always said that, and I always will, no matter what. And believe me, I'm the one that learned how to do his, like, I watched all his stuff so I can get his timing down and all that stuff, because I see him as one of the best out there, and that's a fact.
I get it, but do you understand that? I feel like there's a part of you that has to do this so he doesn't get too upset. Whereas
all the time, Bob,
just,
you're always like, I like him, he's my friend. You're constantly saying that.
But it is because everybody's everybody puts him in a different light than
because he's an asshole.
I know him.
Hold on,
but I know him as a different light.
What about the light that he puts me in? You've known me for almost 30 years. What about the light that he puts me in? That I'm a piece of shit, that I'm not funny, that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
But I think it's
never any part of moments for Bob. How come you never stand there and go, listen, this whole rap you just did, how come it never comes out for me? You just kind of sit there.
But I do talk to him about it. I do talk to him about that. I'm like, why is fight? Well, there's no reason to, you know, there's no reason for this because of a phone call or whatever, the phone thing.
Well, my point in bringing this up is I don't need you to do it. I don't care if you do it or not. I know the relationship we have. I know how we work together. I know how long we've been friends. I don't take it personally. I don't. I know that's what he needs. He needs to take swipes at us because we're on the top of the mountain, and that's fine. But for it seems like you go out of your way sometimes to throw that out because you don't want to get upset about it.
If I do go out of my way, it's because people they don't know him. They know him as what they see. You know what I mean? They don't hang out with him. They didn't do gigs. They didn't do this,
Bob.
you know?
I hung out with him. I've been to his house. I've done gigs with him. I know what he is. He'll burn you. Period.
But how can it burn? But you know what I mean? It's like what by getting rid of me is burning me. You know what I mean?
It's on this show. The only relaxed one is Rob's dog. That is a great point.
Yeah, but nobody's hurt. Nobody's hurt. I mean, it's just like how much you want to deal with all this craziness, you know?
Hey, Shuli, don't put Shuli Network chats up anymore.
No chat crosstalk. No network crosstalk. Yeah, 930 live equals top of the mountain. I mean, it ain't bad. I don't know. You know, I don't think people would complain about having 930 plus watching. And that's fine. We started doing this show. There were 200 people watching, 100 people watching. We put our heads down and we kept moving forward. That's what you got to do, Chad. That's what you got to do. You're not going to get to the next level doing this stuff. We're backed up on Super Chat. Are we?
Big time.
All right, let's
Big
throw
Daddy
some out there.
Dodo.
Let's go. Come on.
Any dog questions for Rob?
Rob,
there we go.
Heyo.
I know.
Damn shame Saul doesn't own a dog that can keep a secret. Rob hooked his other neighbor up with a Labradoodle. All right, man, you're like a pimp over there. FBK. Oh, yeah, okay. That's a different way to do it. New Ace Frehley song, Red Rocket Ride. Since Stuttering John's return, Chad has become irrelevant. I don't think so.
Have to write that song about Red Rocket.
Put Kumia on it, Bob. He has friends in Florida.
Jesus.
It all started with Ray and that frog. Discuss. Chad is making next to nothing on his shows.
That's not true.
Agreed, Shuli. Going after family is wrong. Carissa. It's not necessary, I don't think, you know? Kevin was right about Chad yesterday, but the 2-hour interrogation of Bob yesterday was too much. Bob is a grown man. He can talk or not talk to whoever he wants. Agreed.
Wait till he sees today's show. I can't wait.
Well, whatever. You know.
Oh, look, Rob Yorkie made an appearance.
Jesus Christ. No wonder why he sits on your lap.
You want us to dim the lights? Let's I hope this doesn't mess up Chad and Earl's chance of getting their show on the Shuli Network. It really is a good show. No, I love both those guys. Listen, I'm friends with Chad. I'm friends with Earl. That's that. And if these guys want to do something that's different from the approach Chad's taking now, I'm all for it. I support it. I'm not going to sit here and tell the guy, think of a new approach and then just go, well, you're on your own. Like, I'll help him. I'll support him. I don't give a fuck what people think. If there's somebody that I feel that I've had no real issues with, then I'll support him. I will, Chad, stop. Be a man. Hi, KB. Hi, KB's lawyers. He is. He's on here. He came on. He got the link and he showed up. You think Kevin would send anyone the link he has a problem with? Of course not.
Look at Donna's chins.
Oh, Chad is such a piece of shit. He's freaking out that he is irrelevant. Wow, they won't be friends with me. It's not about friendship. He's upset. He's hurt, and that's understandable. Why were you late this morning, Bob? Emergency dump?
No,
Thank you, Johnny Sack. Chad, I want you to repeat after me. Gina, I love you. I respect your choice, and I hope we can be friends again one day. Be the bigger man. Go ahead. I like
Gina, I love you. I respect your choice, and I hope we can be friends again one day. Thank you.
There you go. Prince, beautiful. Thank you. Z is for grifter when your first name is Chadley. I mean, we've heard it before, yes. Can Chad whisper while shouting? I will pay an extra $1 for that if it helps. I'll buy that for $1. Keep on trucking.
Fuck you!
Apocalypse Now. Someday this war is going to end. Yeah. Chad is the boy who cried work, wrestling terms. I like that. Bob, send a link. Ruins the show again. The View. It's reality.
We have a great Drunk on Cringe package.
We have Drunk on Cringe package. We'll get to it. I don't like Chad, but Shuli's giving good advice. Unplug from drama. Focus on your own show. That's why people like you on the Shuli Network.
Hey, Shuli, can you skip the Drunk on Cringe package? Like seriously, it's off topic. Yeah, just not do it today.
Yeah. Why? Any particular reason? Just upset Joe?
It's not necessary.
Joe's mad at Drunken Cringe?
No, Drunk on Cringe is mad at us, at me and Joe, because Joe put the link into Melton's show from the other night in our YouTube description. And he's upset with how bad Melton burned him and destroyed him, and he blocked Melton. And so now he's going after me for Melton's show.
I'm just saying skip the package because it's like, who cares? Like, who puts work into that?
Someone spent a lot of time editing that, Chad.
Yeah, and just move on, It's like,
I hear you. I think Chad's making a strong point here. Let me think about it. I agree with Chad. KB was a guy who stood at the apex for stand-up, SNL, and he blew his entire career throwing temper tantrums and spreading bad will. That's one opinion. Bob, it seems as though MLC makes you miserable.
No.
I want you to be happy just like you are on the Shuli Network. I love you, man.
No, it doesn't make me unhappy, truthfully. I really, I'm telling you, it's a good show. It really is.
You were happy on the show yesterday?
I was actually, because I was saying what I wanted to say.
Okay.
KB, so why wouldn't I be happy? Yeah.
KB put out one of his therapy sessions. Do it better. Ross Baraga, want to be better than KB, Chad? Just be a likable person.
All right.
Ross. Rob Saul wakes up to jerk off dogs.
Oh, Jesus.
Bob, KB's bringing you down. You have to get away from him. FKB.
No, I don't feel that way. But.
Bob, how much money to drop the dog jerker today? It's his birthday.
What a sad little man.
Skeety Tooth. Is that Spaghetti Tooth? Became a member. Thank you, Skeety Tooth. Bob's ridiculously big lighter.
What are you talking about? What? Oh no! You're talking
the other day.
Okay. Here's what happened. All the lighters were in the car, and then I washed my jacket, and there was 2 lighters in it. So I was using the thing that we light the torches with outside.
Yeah, like a barbecue lighter you were using the other day.
A crack addict.
Huh? Yeah, why not?
Your dog gets more action.
Jesus.
That is a fact. Rob has a 2022 story.
Yeah, how about that?
Why do people say Bob is a fence sitter? He has proven to be an ass licker. Wow.
You see, that's the furthest from me, if anybody knows me. Okay.
2 questions. What is she wearing and how big are her? 2 questions. Does Rob's dog like it rough?
That's fucking hilarious.
Kevin Schmevin, I'll do this joke for a month. That's doo-doo, baby. When you guys aren't angry and yelling at each other, you have such great chemistry. Chad, forget about KB and focus on yourself. Yes, Dodo, I agree. Who cares?
No, but that's the whole thing. You do, you focus on what makes you happy. And did fighting make me happy? No, it really didn't. And
it was only going to get worse.
I mean, it's just it's stupid when you look at it. When you look at it, it's stupid.
Especially at our age, to be at this, like, what the fuck? What are we
Bob, when you called me this morning, I was sleeping, so I didn't avoid the call. I was just letting you know.
Okay.
I fell back asleep.
Props to you for coming on, man. You didn't have to.
Yeah.
You could have just.
No, it's like if I didn't give a shit, like I was concerned, like why is this happening? Like why did Kevin make this happen? Like we're fine. We're talking about doing shows. We're talking about that one. I don't want to give it away, but I had an idea, and you're like, you had an idea actually. It was great. I go, let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then this butthurt asshole comes in and just starts, what he said about your family, Bob? You remember that? You remember what he said about your daughter, man? It's like, dude, it's settled. He doesn't know how to settle things. It's the reason why he doesn't have friends, acquaintances. It's the reason why Bobby Kelly hates him and everybody else hates him. They don't like him. He's a dick.
Happy birthday, Rob. Here's a contribution for your dog's lube supply. Thank you, Doug. Great job on Rob's show. Very funny, dude. We got to have Doug.
How long have you been jerking your dog off?
Roughly.
Roughly. Oh, Jesus.
I haven't. The vet did it once, and the neighbor did it. Where I had to take away all his stuffed toys because when he humps them, his thing gets stuck out.
Ew.
Yeah, we watched the clip. It was disturbing. I like when he go, how long you been jerking your dog off? And it'd be great if Chad goes, about 3 months. We go, no.
So he doesn't rub against the rug or anything else or any furniture, just the toys.
Just the toys. Sometimes when company comes over, he'll go back to his bed and hump it, but I can hear it and I yell at him before he gets too excited.
Have you ever had to jerk him off in front of company?
Yeah.
yeah. Only at parties and stuff. I do it.
They go, no. So we just got the carpet done, and we got all tile downstairs. Hold on, he's gonna come in a second. We got all tile put downstairs.
You have a party. All right, we have two choices for entertainment: scattergories, or we could jerk off my dog.
We'll pass around the dog. Well, listen, Chad. I think you got to move forward. I think. You prove you right, not them wrong. I say you fuck the stream sniping. Let's get to work on these show ideas. Let's start making some shit happen. Fuck what everybody else thinks. Do your thing and focus on you. That's my advice. That's what I think you should do starting today.
Well, get ready, Bob. At 3:00, you're gonna get grilled by the butthurt baby. It's coming. You know it's coming. How could you do a show with Chad? What's wrong with you? I pay you, man.
No, it's
I'm 65 years old. I rent.
This impression's good.
Okay, would you come back if Kevin had you back? You would.
He's got to pay me, dude. You're not.
But I'm saying, but you understand what I'm saying. It's like you know what I mean? You really.
But I'm not going to back down from him. I'm not going to back down from him.
I know,
I'm not going
but
to be
it's
Ray
like,
DeVito and like, you're my buddy. You're a good guy. I like him. He's my hero. I'm not going to do Ray DeVito with him. I'm not. Fuck him.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's like, you know what I mean? It's like anything can be worked out, and that's what I'm saying. It's like nobody has that deep hate that everybody says that. You know what I mean? It's just not there. I'm sorry. It's just not. It's like people got to get over shit and fucking and just realize is that what's worth it? Is that what you want to do every day, every fucking night? It's bullshit.
I mean, the guy struck my channel 3 times and tried to get Jim Brewer to fire me. That's who I'm dealing with right now. He's not a reasonable guy.
By you going down to that level, it makes you just as bad as him. So, yeah, that's what he did. That's what he tried to do. He did it, and you got to rise above it. You got to go above that shit. That's just the only way you're going to win this, and you're gonna end up getting fans because you don't go down that road. Trust me. Try it. See what happens. There are plenty of people that enjoy you without all this shit. The other people are just People who want to see the car crash. They're just sitting there waiting for the.
And they will
flames
feed
and
into
body.
that. They will feed into that like you're their best. You're best friends with them, and that's what they do. They did it. They do it to us. They. You know what I mean? You know who they are. They.
I get messages every day. Go at it with Bob. Attack Bob. It's from Gina, but whatever. I get those messages. No,
Well,
you can't let him dictate what you do in this.
You're right. I think I'm going to start a podcast with Stuttering John.
Do it.
There you go.
He needs some help, dude. He needs help. Believe me. John Spittle. Hearing Rob got a hooker for his dog makes me feel like a bad dog owner.
I know.
80-pound pit that needs a woman's touch. Yes. So all right. Where are we at? Where are we at right now? Moving forward, is the dog hard? Is it soft? Where are we at?
Nah, the dogs are doing good. It hasn't happened since I got rid of.
Does the vet call you and say, "Do you still have to jerk?" Like, did they usually call, and see how the dog is doing after
a follow-up call?
Yeah.
Nah. She just
She's like, how's it going?
She went
Talk
in the back and
slowly.
told me what she did to him, and then threw me a thing of lube and said, "If it happens again, do that."
Listen, I think you going clean.
I think you should have been looking for hidden cameras in that fucking room.
It was an emergency vet office. It was legit.
But what would happen to your dog if his dick didn't go down?
I would get infected, and he would either die or have to get it amputated or something.
Well, that would solve the problem, wouldn't it?
And how does he get a boner if he doesn't he? I guess they can. I guess they're fixed.
Fixed, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and one other thing: no more striking channels. No more going after people's channels. Let them do whatever the fuck they want to do. Striking channel shit is bullshit. And I will say this: when Chad struck the potato, and I asked him to remove it, he did. He did. So, again, you're reacting to what all these other people are doing. You just got to unplug from that scene, and you'll stop reacting to it. You'll focus on you, and you'll do your thing. And I think you got a good shot, man. I really do.
I mean, I think we're good, right, Bob? I mean, is this?
Yeah, I mean, look, like I said, look, we had a good talk. We had a very long 2 talks about all of this. And I felt that we were definitely, we definitely got to a point we needed to be. And we both opened up, and it's nobody else's business of what we talked about. But it was fine. I mean, you felt good. You don't, I mean, do you really, people that, it's like, he's a pussy, I'm a pussy, whatever. You know what I mean? You want to live like, you guys can live like that. You know what I mean? The people that see this all happening, they want to, they love this. You know what I mean? They will give you anything you need to continue it, but it's not, you know what I mean? In the long run, it's not what we got into this for.
Right. No, I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
All right. Good. That's what I want to hear. I want everybody on the same page, and we should all be focusing on how creepy it is that Rob's dog needs to get jerked off.
Yeah, it's very gross.
Happy Chad, angry Chad. Happy Chad is greater than angry Chad. That's what the guy's saying.
Was that powder?
It might have been.
But you can do a show by yourself as Happy Chad and Angry Chad.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember I used to have those characters I used to do.
That's right.
When I by myself.
Glad cooler heads prevailed. Love everyone on screen except for the dog jerker.
I mean, it's kind of weird that
kind of
that Rob does that.
Kind of. We need to get Chad. Wait, hold on. We need to get Chad on replayables. You got to do replayables, dude.
Yeah.
But you're not drinking right now.
Yeah, I'm on a sobriety thing right now.
That's great. What a perfect time to fucking shift gears and change lanes when you're sober. Click weed and fight more. Thank you, Carlos Day. And another thing, you piece of shit. Just end it there, Carlos. So it'll look good. Why is Shuli angry when KB says the truth? Says the truth about what?
What a Shuli you are.
What?
I'm not angry.
Rob's not getting a bigger dog. Rob, you're not getting another.
Rob, your neighbor, I just thought of this. When she did that to your dog, did she wear a glove or did she literally raw dog it?
I wasn't home. I was out to eat. I didn't ask. I'll ask her today.
Yeah, ask her about that.
Yeah.
Rob, is it true that you had your other neighbor, Phil, dress as a dog and come over with a heart on?
No, that didn't happen.
Look at this. Fixing Chad coming this summer on the Shuli. I mean, you talk about a huge show.
That's a nice chair. I like that.
Yeah.
Talk about a huge show. And then you just let the therapist fucking do the work, man. Nobody has done this before. All right, Joe Matarese. But whatever. Nobody has done this before successfully. Thank you.
Maybe Matarese could be the therapist.
Oh my God. And you just attack him like they did on his pilot episode, Artie and all that.
Oh, that was amazing.
Show the doc stuff. Let's roll. All right.
Our guest therapist today.
Wait a minute. So tomorrow is tomorrow Atlantic City? No, Saturday. So Bob, we're doing a show tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not leaving till night.
Okay. Do we want to save the Drunk on Cringe for tomorrow, or do we want to?
I just say don't ever do it.
So are we not doing a show on Friday though?
I'm just kidding.
No, tomorrow's.
What do you mean?
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. We're doing a show.
Sorry, I'm a very busy man. I get mixed up.
Do we have
What are you
anything
doing?
today? Do we have anything tonight?
Yeah.
No,
we
today
have Miserable Men in 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Oh fuck.
Tomorrow's Jim Florentine's birthday, everybody.
Hey,
Oh.
sir.
Oh, and he will be at the Beer Garden in Asbury Park tonight
There
with
you
Louis
go.
J. Gomez.
Crying.
And most important, shut up, Mike.
Yep.
Thank
you.
you.
Got a point. Got a point.
All right, so we're gonna have to move the Cringe thing to tomorrow. Chad, are you available tomorrow to talk me out of playing it again?
Yeah, I just think you should just skip it all together.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I've deleted it. It's deleted. We're never gonna play it. It's a lost episode. Good luck finding it. Rob, what do you want to plug besides your bestiality? Go ahead.
No bestiality. Saul Show every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Go to saulshow.com.
I like this lineup of Douglas and Dixon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's good. I think.
Well, we want to take over Levy Land since he got rid of it. We want to be Levy Land, the new cast, and take our 7 p.m. time slot back here on Tuesdays.
Okay, well, it's a nice dream. Anyways, listen, Rob, thank you for popping in. Happy birthday, brother. All the best.
All right.
Happy birthday, Rob.
Brother.
Yeah. The great Rob Saul, ladies and gentlemen. Chad, what do you want to plug?
DaneCook.com.
There you go. DaneCook.com. Chad, you know what? I got faith in you, brother. Let's do it.
I have like such enjoyment when we do the Predator show and I come on. We have fun, and it's just then Kevin just ruins it, and it just bothers me, man. It's just
you just got to unplug. Just got to unplug from that shit. He's never going to change.
You can't let other people ruin anything for you, and basically, you know, by feeding into it, you're going. Of course, he's going to continue. You know what I mean? It's just.
Yeah, Tiff
it's
is
just
right.
the way it is. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like
you don't watch and the problem solved. That's it. Because he's not going to change. He's not going to grow over there. That's who he is. This is his show. This is all he's got. And he'll keep yelling about the same 4 people over and over again until he drops dead. There's nothing that's going to change that. Hi, Rob. Take off your shirt. We just missed him. I like Angry Chad and Rob as well. Kill me. There you go. See? When he jerks the dog, does he tell him good boy?
What does the dog tell Rob that? Oh boy.
Encouraging Rob. That's great. All right. Chad, thanks for popping on. You didn't have to. And I appreciate you did.
I'm glad we did. I'm glad I did. Thanks for the invite.
Thank you for coming on. And we'll see you on the Dateline show, probably. We got to schedule it. But
let me know.
You got it.
All right, bye. Bye.
All right.
See you guys. Thank you. I love you.
Take care, Chad. I love you too, Chad.
All right. Look at us getting shit done over here. You know what I mean? Don't worry, Joe. We'll play the package. Not today. But we'll play.
Tonight, put up Tidwell.
Yeah.
Tonight on Godfathers of Podcasting, 2 dumpy Canadians and a sexy American. And guest Mark Anthony Singagaga, 8 p.m. right here on TSN.
Thank you, Tid. Check out the Godfathers tonight on the Shuli Network. These boys know how to do a show, so watch them.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
Dirty Dalish saying goodbye to Chad. Goodbye. Test. We'll wait for a test.
Test.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm ready for another show.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Well, if you want to see me or here to whatever at Mike Moore says on X and at Insta Mike Morse on Instagram, and of course I'll be chatting all over the Shuli Network. Yoni Bob.
4 p.m. YouTube. Misery Loves Company. 4 p.m. MLC podcast on Patreon. Sign up. Check out Dog Warrior NC.com. If you're looking for a pet, a beautiful pet, they will hook you up. They are great people. And pilotsandpaws.org. They actually flew my dog out to me and the wife, and it's just amazing what work that they do. So help them out if you can, or get a dog, or do whatever you can. Check out my son's band's EP, Fat Mez, MEZZ. It's on iTunes and what's the other one?
Spotify.
Well, it's on all of them. Spotify and all the shit. And there'll be more coming out soon. And thank you guys for listening. And thank you guys for subscribing.
Yes. Hit the like button, you cowards, on your way out. Thank you to everybody who watched. We love you guys being here. We're glad you're digging it. And we will be in about 10, 15 minutes doing Miserable Men. Is it behind the paywall?
It is.
Okay. So if you're a member, come on down. Tomorrow. Wow, I didn't even know that. Tomorrow it's 2 weeks without smoking.
Wow.
I'm trying not to think about it. And for
And
those
Bob, yeah, Bob, don't forget we're almost to 15,000. You have to stop.
We didn't
smoking
hit it
for
yet,
15
did we?
days. No, but get
Did
ready
we?
because we're close.
Where are we at? Are we close?
We're about
How many?
50 away.
50 away.
Right.
Get ready, Bobby.
Everybody
Tell your
unsubscribe.
Tell your friends and neighbors. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great one. We'll see you in about 10, 15 minutes. Bye.
Yes. See you behind the wall.
Time to get out of bed.
Stay out of bed.
Time to wake up. Gotta get out of bed.
Get behind the wall.
Thank you, Cardiff's kids.
Get behind the wall.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.
Jesus Christ.
Get up and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
All right, squat.